Welcome to Math 11 in the AM. Velka here, talking about earning money. You guys aren't earning money right now. That's why you're going to school, right? Hope so. Okay, moving right along. Now, hopefully you know something about this, but what we're going to be looking at throughout this is ways of getting paid. Then when you do get paid, anybody have a job right now in 11? Even 21s. You get a pay statement, a breakdown. Yeah, and do you get a little slip of paper at the end of every pay stub? Yeah, and you can look on there and see why, even though you're working for $14 an hour or whatever, you're not actually getting $14 an hour. There's a breakdown. You pay some income taxes and stuff. However, if you apply at the end of the year and file your taxes, you get a lot of that back because you probably don't exceed a certain amount. Exactly. So you probably, that's what I was saying. If you don't exceed, I don't know what the amount is this year. We're going to talk about those and then about spending money in a good. So those are the kind of things there I paused that we're going to look at in this for Math 11. Now you guys are you're on a different topic. Right? See what you can do with the thing, but good stuff. Table of contents. Okay, blah blah blah. Earning money. Glossary of terms. This is what you guys have, right? Is this the exact same? Yeah, okay. Let's just talk quickly. Most jobs, not teaching, but most jobs actually, I'm going through the terms here. Bi-weekly, that means every 2 weeks you get paid. And it's usually the same day, Friday or whatever, Monday, but it's the same day of the week. Unless there's a holiday, they sometimes pay you the day before. But bi-weekly. So if you get paid bi-weekly, you're getting paid every second week. Graduated commission. Employees receive a higher rate of commission as the volume of sales increase. What the heck's commission? Anybody know? You're talking like earning money. What kind of job? Well, I talked to my hairdresser. It was a slow day. I just go to Magic Cuts and get cheap. She actually went to the school. And Shanice, anyways, I asked her, so do you get paid by the haircut or do you get paid by the hour? You know, because it was a slow day and I think she'd only done 2 others that day. She said she gets paid by the hour unless there's a certain number of haircuts that she has there where she makes more than the hourly wage. Does that make sense? So if she's busy, she actually makes more money. But if it's slow at Ultracuts, she just gets paid whatever, $15 an hour, $20 an hour. I don't know what it is. And as she does more haircuts, the volume of sales increases. She makes more money. That's kind of. Now, then there's GROSS, gross pay. That's the total money earned before deductions. So if I get paid, I'll do $20 an hour for easy math. If I get paid $20 an hour and I work 2 5-hour shifts, so 10 hours in that week, 10 times 20 is $200. I will not receive $200 probably because I'll get tax taken. The gross pay is $200, but that's not necessarily what you earn. That's the net pay. More about that. Income. Income is just referring to anything you work to earn, or sometimes if you later on in life you might have investments in the bank that give you interest and pay. Minimum wage, the lowest hourly, daily, or monthly pay that employers may legally pay to you. What is minimum wage right now? And I'm going to pause for a second. Is it 14 on the nose? 1389 or 92 or something? Okay. Okay, you hang on to that. We'll check on everything as a pack. Okay. So, and it changes every year if we're lucky anyways. Hopefully it never goes down, minimum wage. That's the lowest legal amount you can be paid. Right? Don't work for less. Well, if you're working for your grandma or something like this, you can work for less. Like a cookie or something. Piecework. Now, sometimes you're not paid by the hour. So, yeah. So that's where, let's just say it's an easy, or easy, like just an example, it's an informal job. You're mowing lawns or something like this for a few neighbors or something like this. And they might just say 30 bucks. I don't care, or 20 bucks. I don't care how long it takes you. Or shoveling the driveway, it might say 20 or 30 bucks. And it's not done by the hour. That's piecework, right? Often carpentry jobs and stuff like this, they'll give you a quote for the whole job. If I build this deck, I'm going to charge you this. You're not paying the carpenter by the hour. And if they screw up on their estimates, that's their fault, even if it takes them twice as long as they thought it would. So that's piecework. Salary is a fixed payment made by an employer at regular intervals. I don't get paid by the hour. I get paid a salary. Teachers get paid salary. So if I spend 10 hours today, 5 hours tomorrow, I don't get any different pay. There's no overtime. It's just a salary. Salary or wage plus commission. Fixed amount of money plus commission. So maybe you're a car salesman. I don't know. I know of one, but I don't know which one. One particular car salesman, they had a guaranteed hourly wage for the time they were there. And then as they made sales, they get it added on. That's the plus commission. Commission is something you earn usually in sales jobs. Straight commission. That's if you don't make an hourly wage at all. It's just straight up based on your sales. And time card is a way to track your time. So hopefully you need to get paid. Now, flipping the page, right? And you guys are with me. Addison, you're with me, right? Okay. We just went over these words. So the vocabulary checkout. We're not going to write down all the words we don't know yet. We're going to just skip to it. Now, flip another page. Those 1 through 13, I'm going to assume you use a calculator, and I'm going to assume you know how to use a calculator. I'm not going to make you do 1 through 13 because it's just 11 times 80 and so on. Okay? I want to hang in here because we'll be done, and then I'll be working with you 20 minutes, okay? So, he's killing time, that's why I love him. So, those first ones, no. But, I want to talk about 13, A, B, C, D, E, and then each decimal number 14. I'm going to get up, and we'll do it right now. So, fine, it's some math that we're going to do. That's right? Addison, I'll get, oh, you already did. Good. Convert each percent to a decimal. You guys know what they're talking about at all? Decimals, percent. What are percents of? What's a percent of? It's really a fraction, but we just put that whole symbol behind it. What's the perfect score on the test? Percent. Okay. So this means 2%. Now, do you have to write this down? No, but this is what 2% means. It's 2 out of 100. If you want to convert this to a percent, or I mean from a percent to a decimal, let me just bring up my pen. Wow, this is real crazy math. Bring it up. There we go. All I do on my calculator, and you guys are going to do this with me. I'm going to clear this. You can use your phone as a calculator if you don't have it. But now I put that 2% as a fraction, 2 out of 100. Every fraction can be considered a division problem. And I just go 2 divided by 100. And a lot of people do this in their head. They realize something after they do 5 of these. 0.0.
I'll let you figure it out. So, jot this down, and then I'm going to ask you a question about people. What would I type in my calculator? You get 25% as a decimal. Wish I could try. So we've got 25%. Where do you think we're going to take 25 and divide? Yep. It's the same problem every time, just different problem. So you're going to go 25 divided by 100. You're going to do it right now, and someone's going to tell you the answer. Good. I heard two people say the correct answer. In agreement? Oh, you're good with this. Squeeze that in. You can write right on the sheet. I'm going to put a star beside this because you're going to finish that off. Not right now. Because I'm going to get you going on some things then. 21. Okay, 14. Write each decimal as a percent and as a fraction. I'm going to do it in the other order. Right. I'll go percent. So if we divide by 100 when we have a percent, what do you think we multiply? The opposite. We're doing the opposite thing. We're making percent. What do you guess? 40%, because you times by 100. Every one of these are going to multiply by 100. I'm going to just put this times 100. That's everyone. And you're right. That's 40%. And we already know that as a fraction, it's 40 out of 100. You're going to take each one of those decimal numbers times 100. You might have a 1.5%. I'm going to put a star beside it because you're going to do that. I'm going to say 15. Skip. You got calculators, but don't worry about it. Okay? The percent things are important. Now, you don't have to do them right now. You're going to have time to do it. You're going to flip another page. Back to the percents. The following is a list of ways employees can be paid depending on where they work. Calculations in each of these examples will be gross pay. We're not worried about income. You've entered the workforce, you're going to already know there are different ways you can earn money depending on the job. Make a list, babysitting, delivering papers, selling jewelry through a home-based party, and fast food knowledge. Do you have a job or method of earning? Describe the job, how you're paid. What is gross pay? What is net pay? Well, we kind of talked about this. And we've already talked, and not, you guys don't have much to put down there. Why not? Gross pay is before taxes. I'm going to just say taxes. There's all kinds of deductions. And then net pay is what you actually get. Can we just jot that in there as a group? Is money before taxes. It's not all tax. Taxes are deduct. Deduct is like subtract. It's $1 million. Net pay is what you actually get. Okay. Then slide this. Oh, that's it. You guys good with that sentence? Okay. Some of this goes right back to what we've read over a bit. And I do want you to fill in the blanks.
And I'm gonna just Google up, I'm gonna pause the video recording. And I think it's close to $14 an hour. I'm not 100% that it's, we just looked it up. And October 1st, so we're gonna use that. It's gonna be $14 per hour. The following year, 13 months, it'll be $15. Oh, I put it in the wrong time. I meant to get it. Actually, we'll just quickly do this. I guess I started on minimum wage is what the lowest amount you could be paid. Hopefully you're paid. I didn't just put that in. That's if you're paid by the hour. If you're doing piecework, like I said, building something, you actually might end up earning less than $14 an hour, depending how fast you are. Okay. A regular work week. How many, do you guys know what a regular full-time job work week is? How many hours? 8 hours a day, 5 days a week is typical. There's some jobs that are 10-hour shifts or 12-hour shifts. But usually 40 hours is a typical work. We're going to put 40 hours. I'm going to just put H. I'm not sure about the first blank, a salary, wage, or an income, because it's like an ambiguous question. Is, and I think it's a way of getting paid, right? Like, I'm just not sure how to interpret that. A way of getting, as a way of getting paid. So, we will see. Okay. Way of getting organized. We'll just say it. And if you could think of these, we kind of discussed some of this, not everything, but is there an advantage being paid every week, every second week, every month? I think there's an advantage to one more than the other. You're going to try those, and then I'm going to, so you don't have to do every question, but those 1, 2, 3. And then I want to see how you guys do with the actual numbers now. Calculating wages and hourly pay. There's an example there. But if you get paid $13 an hour and you work 32 weeks, what do you think you do to figure that out? Add, subtract, multiply, divide. What do you think? Any ideas? Yeah. Multiply. I want to see how you guys do on 1, 2, and then I'll get back to you tomorrow. Okay? So you guys got enough stuff to do right now. Okay? Did you guys mark down as I mentioned what to try? I got to work with the other guy.